Well, live. Hello, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Am I coming through? If so, let's see if I can find the chat. Let's see. Yeah. So, anyway, this is Bedazzling Designs, the Crafting OG. Hopefully, can I get a check, mic check, video check? I'm good. Okay, thanks, Blue. Okay, I'd like to welcome everybody in. Again, this is Bedazzling Designs. And hey, my crafting family, Boss Diva is back in the building. And we're getting into some rhinestone bling tonight. So bling along with me. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. If you're new, welcome in. Hit the like button, subscribe. If you're going to be catching the replay, I appreciate that. And if you're in the bushes, I appreciate my bushes crew as well. Hi, Miss Lena. Thank you for popping in. Okay, so today I am going to be doing a rhinestone design. It isn't a design that I myself created. It was a design, or it is a design that was gifted as a gift to people that are subscribers to a channel. So the design I'm going to be doing today is actually a Hello Kitty design. Um, don't know if it's available or not on their webpage or anything, but it's a design that was gifted to the channel members by Craftable Things Patrice. So I'm going to be doing that design. Hello, Picture Me Crafting. Hi, Just Craft Therapy. Welcome in. Welcome in. So I wanted to come on and do this design. So I'll go over um, what my the different things I'm going to be using, and then we'll talk a little bit about the future of bedazzling designs, where I'm at, and what I've been doing, and where I'm trying to go from here. So first off, I explained the design that I'm going to be doing is of course Hello Kitty. I'm going to be using some rhinestones from a couple of different places. Some are babies' booties, and some of them is another location. I'm going to be. Let me go ahead and see if I can add this to the stage without causing a whole bunch of havoc here. I'm going to try this, y'all. I hate to do anything because I'd be afraid I'm gonna mess up, but okay, let's see if I can do this and switch you over. I did. Okay, I think that worked. So the design is going to be Hello Kitty. You can see that here. My colors are going to be, again, Baby's Booty and another company. I'm going to be using neon white. I also have neon pink. I have bubblegum pink. For the scatter portion, I'm going to be using crystal. And then for her outline, I decided to go with, I believe this is, yeah, light topaz. So those are going to be the colors. Okay, I have my rhinestone picker. And what I do, and I find it a lot easier for me, is I just take and brush my rhinestones into this little scoop thing and drop them back in. And I got my rhinestone brush around here. Oh, here she goes. This is my favorite. I have a couple, but I'm really proud of this. I say it all the time. When I first started crafting, this is one of the first things I blinged, and it works like no other. So this will be the brush I'll be using. Okay. So that's the different things that I'll be using, the products I'll be using for this one. Okay. And so um, let's see if we're going to get this. We did. Okay. So now like they say, whenever you go live, what will happen will happen. So yesterday I was having, day before yesterday, I was having some um, camera issues, some technical issues. And after research, it was said, oh, well, you need a larger, what they call this little gig thingamajiggy here. So you're putting all your little hookups in here, and that this was probably being overpowered, which meant my cameras were going in and out. So this is a 7 3.0. I purchased a 10 3.0. And yesterday I hooked it up and everything worked well. Well, why I get ready to test to go live, and what happens? The cameras are going in and out. So I tried. I was like, okay, I'm panicking, I'm stressing. I'm like, okay, here we go. So I tried hooking up the phone. I was going to use my phone. My iPhone went to a green screen. I couldn't figure out what was going on with that. And I was just like, oh, well. So something said, Queenie, take one of the cameras out, and you got an extra port over here that you use your USB for your embroidery machine, and plug that directly in to the computer and see if that works. And why did it work? And why am I sending this one back? So this is 10 point, it's a 3.0. But if it won't work, what it's telling me is the other one that I already have will work. Just put it straight into the computer. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Okay. So as far as what's going on with Bedazzling Designs, you guys know I've been around for a while, and hey, I'm up to 571 subscribers. So almost to the next milestone of 600. So I am really, really excited about that. But with that comes subscribers. Hi, Karen Knighton, welcome in. Listen in, be careful while you're driving. Thank you for coming in. So you still got to get watch hours. So I'm still in the loop about when to go on, what time slots available, what day, all of this. So I just said to myself, you know what? Just pick a time and go on and just see how it goes. People that are going to be on your live are going to be on your live. People that are watching someone else can come and catch the replay, whatever it is. And I'm just not really going to even stress about it anymore, because like they say, it's enough out here for everybody, and you just have to get in where you fit in and just try to do the best you can. So I just came off of a 9-day assignment where I was working with bowling, which is what I do. Whenever I'm retired, but I come out for 5 events a year that I come out of retirement to work. And then after that, I bowled a tournament Saturday, Sunday. And then I said, okay, so I'll do a live, maybe do another one this week, do a couple of shorts. And then starting Saturday, I go on a 70-day tournament. It's the Ladies Nationals tournament that I work every year. So I'm going to try to get a couple of days off, and be able to do something in that time to keep the flow going, because I'll get momentum and then I stop. Then I get momentum and then I stop. And we all know it's all about consistency. So that is the plan, and we'll see how, that all works out. So I see a lot of you. If I'm not, I have Miss Blue in here moderating. Again, I really do appreciate everybody. And a lot of times, I'm not able to actually get in the lives, and, I may not be real active. I'll pop in and let you know that I'm there, and I'm in the bushes, and I may come out and, comment or whatever, but just know that I'll come in, I'll say, hey, I'm in the bushes. I'm usually doing something, or, life be lifing, but I try to really support everybody. And I'm keeping track of, a lot of you. And I'm really proud that a lot of you, are doing really well. Everybody's growing, flourishing, their channels are flourishing. we're all learning new things, meeting new people, and that's really what it's all about. So when I started my event, I was at 512 subscribers. And doing that event and doing this tournament, I picked up over 60 subscribers. And the clientele that I'm getting subscribers from is actually going to be the area that I'm going to be focusing on, and that's going to be bowlers. You know, I know a lot of bowlers, I run across a lot of bowlers, and that's where I'm at. So, without further ado, I'm going to try to switch over here and we're going to get started. And I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to brush in the white, because that seems to be a color that I really, really do have a problem with. This white, sometimes you can see it, and you know, sometimes I have a problem seeing it, and sometimes I don't. Let's see if I can get you over here. I think I can switch. Can you guys see my table and everything good? I'm trying to, I'm gonna, for my purposes. Okay, everybody can see, can everybody see the table really good? See what I'm doing? Okay, thank you. Okay, so we're gonna start off, and I'm gonna brush in. I got some mixed colors in here. I always end up, we're gonna go ahead and brush in the white. I already turned my heat press on here. She's on over there. And we're gonna go ahead and brush those in. Some of the clearer colors, I don't know about you guys, but some of these clearer colors I have a really hard time seeing, and sometimes you don't know if the glue is up or down, and then when you do the transfer tape, you realize that some of them that look like they were down were actually up. White is one of those problem colors. I have some, I forget what the color is, but it's supposed to be good for if you're doing sublimation, to go over. And I used them one time, and what I'll tell you is half of them were face up, because I couldn't tell, what side was the glue and what side was the rhinestone. So we're going to get these brushed in and picked up, and then we'll move on. So I have a question to some of you in the chat that have, and I think Miss Merlinda, I think you do. What is the take on hatch versus Embrilliance? Okay, because I have hatch, and I see a lot of people using Embrilliance, and I'm kind of on the fence about getting Embrilliance as well, because it just seems like more people use it. So what do you guys think? Do you think do you like Embrilliance better if you already have hatch? Because it took me a minute to pay that off, and now that it's paid off, they went to a monthly thing and changed up some stuff, and I was really heated about that, because it seems like if you already have it, you should have been grandfathered in. But I don't know what the real deal is about that. But what do you guys think about Embrilliance if you have it? If you have hatch, drop a comment and give me some input, because I'm really enjoying the embroidery with the bling around it, the blast, or whatever you guys call that. And I want to be able to import and do all of that. And I'm just saying, which one do you think is better? And if you already had one, would you purchase the other one? What do you think? You still lost? Yeah. Yeah, that's the So Miss Melinda, you ended up getting in brilliance. So was is in brilliance easier for you to catch on than Hatch was? And see, that's the thing too. It's like it's not a lot of people doing Hatch. There's one Jamil, and I was okay, it might help if I take the tip off of this. I forget there's a top on the top of this thing. I always try to pick them up, forgetting there's a cap on here. But there's not a whole lot of people using it. It's a lot easier. Okay, so I have to figure out like which ones do I need to buy? Which ones do I need to buy? Yeah, which one do I need to buy? I know you want to cover everything, but which one is just really the first thing you should get as far as in exporting from Silhouette to them, because right now my workflow for doing the bling with the embroidery is I have to create it in Hatch first, outline it, and then take it over um, to Silhouette to do the burst. You know what I'm saying? So it could be done, but to me, seems like it should be an easier way to do it. It just seems like it should be an easier way to do it. It doesn't seem like everybody is having the same workflow when they're using in Brilliant. So I'm not really sure. I've just done one design so far, and I actually had to take it and trace it, the outline, and then take it in. I haven't even done it yet, but I'm going to have to take it into Silhouette Studio and then create um, the burst and stuff. So we'll see. So that was one of the things that I was concerned about, is whether or not, if you want to get in there, whether or not, it would be better to just go with In Brilliance. So some of the people that I've talked to was saying that In Brilliant, that Hatch is more of a true digitizing software. So that's another thing that, it was a lot more in depth, but it was a true, digitizing software. But this what I'm gonna tell you: if you can't work with it and you don't understand it, then what what difference does it make? I want something user friendly, and if other people are using it, and showing shortcuts and giving you help with it, you know, yeah, that's what I would want to do. So we're gonna see how that works out. But I just wanted to see and ask that question, about how people felt about the different ones. And I knew you had them both, Miss Merlinda. It's just, I really hate that they did that, because now there's not going to be any updates to it or anything. Basically, whatever you have, you have, and if there's any, troubleshooting or whatever, they're telling you to go to the YouTube page and ask questions. I just think that's really, messed up, because that software was over $1,000. It took me a year to pay that off on that Flex program, and then I don't even learn it, which is my fault. But still, I'm like, really? Now y'all have something else, okay? And then they were like, sent me a link to switch over and get a discount and all of that, and I'm like, no, you got me once, you're not gonna get me twice. I just have no faith in it no more. I just felt like, they should have given us a grandfathered in, or something. And then it's like, nope. So I just missed one there. Yeah, I think it's nope. There's another one missing over there. Yeah. So that's where I'm at with it. And I'm like, whew, it's just a lot to learn, you know. And then I had a problem because, you know, I bought a sublimation printer, and I call myself, you know, like my mom taught us that you buy once and don't have to buy it again. So I bought the Sawgrass 1000. And what I'm going to tell you is, with it being where you can only use their ink, oh my goodness. By the time you buy ink, a couple of times you've paid for the machine again. So I ended up getting a Epson 8500 and converted it. So we'll see, because I mean, to me that was a no-brainer. Try the free trial of Brilliance. I'll try that. It's like I didn't know if the free trial will allow you to save stuff or whatever. Just go in there and play with the free trial. That sounds good. I'll try that. Okay, so looks like I have everything here for this one. And we're going to go ahead and I'm using the KTM transfer tape. So we're going to go ahead and cut some of this off and pick this one up. And then we're going to move on along. And I did bring my other scissors in here. Yeah. Pick this one up, and then we'll do her outline. It's not, this is really I believe it's really user friendly, this design. Yeah. It's a few layers, but I like Hello Kitty. Oh, I see a rhinestone that's missing. Let's see here. I know I could fill them in after I put them down, but I just saw one. There's an extra one right there. And see if we could take you and put you where that one is missing from. Or I'll wait and fill you in when we get on the shirt. Look like I saw one, and now have you guys ever did it? You see it and then you don't see it. I just saw one, now I don't see it. So we ain't gonna falter with that, because once I put it on the shirt, you always got to go back and do some fill-ins. So we'll handle it then. So we'll go ahead and pick this up. Hi, Spilling the Diversity. Welcome in. Yeah, I was telling Blue too. Hi, D. Smith. Thank you for coming in. Let's see here. Let's get you started. All righty. Let's go ahead and put you down. And then we'll go ahead and... Yeah, you guys are late. I'm doing a design by Craftable Themes that was gifted to her channel members. I love Hello Kitty. So I'm going to be doing my version of Hello Kitty. Yeah, we'll see how that works. So we're going to go ahead and pick this one up nice and slow. You don't want to act up, do you? Yeah, you do. Okay, if you don't, I'll just pull. There we go. Sometimes they'll act a little stubborn. You may have to rub your fingers over them a few times, but if you're picking it up really slow, there's an extra one in there. You'll be able to put it back down and make sure you get everything. So we're going to turn this over, and we're going to take and pick this one up right there. All right, so the inside is done. I appreciate you guys joining me. I don't know a good time. Like I said, it's just so, it's just really interesting, to see. So let's see. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do an outside for her. Do I want to do? Kind of said I did. And now I kind of say I don't. We're going to do topaz. So I'm going to use topaz to outline her. This, like I said, when I cut it out, it was really, really easy. It was a really good cut. Let's see. I'm touching something here. Okay. So you guys working on anything? Yeah, I wanted to come on, but I didn't want to come on too late. But, like I said, figuring out a time and a slot is kind of like where I'm at with this. So we'll figure it out. And then I'm like active again for a little bit. And then, like I said, I'll start going to work. And then this Friday, I have to go to my primary physician. And I just may do a knee replacement. We're going to see. We're going to see how that's going to work out. But you got to go to your primary doctor first, and then they refer you out to a specialist. So that's the stage I'm in right now. Miss Vera, what have you been up to? You still taking care of everybody? Well, hello, Up Designs. I didn't see you slide in here. How are you? Thank you for coming in. I guess you get to see. Let me see. Where are we at? I'm using my little rhinestone picker. Yeah, I'm using my little rhinestone picker. I appreciate everybody coming in. I think I got more mods. That's funny. Yeah. So we're just going to get this brushed in. Like I said, it's really a fast. I usually do it before I come live. I like do one, but when I looked at it, I was like, this looks like it's going to be pretty easy. It's not a lot of, complicated layers. I love Hello Kitty. Just wanted to put a little color to her. Oh, you think if you'd have started with In Brilliance first, Miss Berlinda, you would have caught Hatch. I saw, I was watching you and I heard when you said that you went back to Hatch and some of the things seemed a little less complicated to you. That's good. I just hate, like I said, oh my God. I want to be able to use it. I paid for Hatch, but it's just not a lot of people, within our community that's really using Hatch. So if you want to try to learn, it's really, Jamil is like the only person that I've really seen that is teaching anything with Hatch. I think there's another lady, I forget her name, but she's here. I think you go to her school, uh, Miss Merlinda. She was on your live as a guest. Doesn't she use Hatch too? I thought she said that she did both. Because if she does, then that may be a way to learn it. Because she has a school, right? Oh, You in the bushes working on t-shirts, Miss Up Designs? That's cool. Yeah. I just wanted to come in and when you stop going live, once you start going live, it was like, oh my God. Yeah, you gotta start all over again. And then, you know, they change things all the time. I don't know how many times I've tried to go back into cricket and they got some updates to the updates to the updates. I think they got another one coming out tomorrow. So I've never been a big cricket user. I've always been, I love my Cameo. So yeah. And then when I think I want to do stuff in there, then, it's an update. So it's crazy. So she looks pretty good right there. Let me fill in a few of these and then we're gonna pick this one up. Let's see, one out of place right there. Yep. So everybody make sure that you hit the like button for me. I appreciate it. I got it. I know I'm going to hit 600 while I'm working this tournament. When I start working this tournament, I'm going to hit the 600. 571. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. I'm going to get it. So I have to work on so let me know. I know, Blue, you do. Okay, Shantae uses 4 different software in her school. Oh, okay, cool. That's good to know. I just have to find time. I'm like, I just have to find time. Like I said, I come out of retirement to go to work. It's easy work. I can't give up the money. That's how I buy different things. I want to buy machines and stuff like that because I really haven't, did my web page or really went really active like that way. But it's like you got to find time to do it. You got to make time. You got to find time. You got to make time. So that's where I'm at right now. So if it means that I have to go live in the evening and, you're always going to, if it's not the community that you're actively in, you'll meet new people, and you'll get new followers and stuff. You just have to be consistent and they know that you're coming on and stuff. So I'm gonna try to turn this around without knocking her because I see sometimes when you look at it at a different angle you see stuff you don't see. So she's just about ready though. Let's see a couple I missed. And you're always going to have to go in and insert some by hand, so I'm good with that too. Yeah, for this event, they usually give us, shirts like the one I have on is a shirt that comes from I Am Bowling. And this time, I usually say, okay, so what shirts we wearing? This time I didn't. And I wore one of my own every day. And that helped me get so many subscribers because they were asking and I would just like say, oh, here. I had my little QR code and I would send them to there and make sure I watched them. Oh, let me see. Did it turn red? So everybody was really, really, oh, I want to see. I'll go. It was nice. It was a nice event. Then I bowled. I didn't do that well, but I bowled. I was there. It's what I love to do. So I see a block dot that is still in that hole. Is it? Yes, it is. Vision is everything. Do you guys find brushing in rhinestones and stuff relaxing? Some people say they find it really relaxing. Having you in the dust, what you talking about, Blue? Blue, what you talking about? That is another one. I gotta scroll back and see what you talking about. I missed something. Okay, let me see what you said. Oh, fat. I'm a fast blinger. Okay. No, Blue, when we be going live, Blue be like doing more interacting and talking and stuff. And I say what I have to say and I be gone. I be in a hurry to see the end result. Yeah, there's one right there. And it's really, I tell people all the time, like, it's people that are new that don't know how to design. I could do a little bit, I'm learning. But as long as you have people that are creating designs and they're selling the templates, then learn how. You know what I'm saying? That I, I for embroidery, my machine knew nothing but patches. I have bags of patches. I love, love, love to make patches. And now, I could do a little bit following, the uploading. It teaches you stuff. So whenever I do get the design part together, which I'm learning, this part is this, yeah. I enjoy this. I enjoy picking out colors and seeing how they intermix and seeing how they turn out. And with embroidery, I am really, really into embroidery. I just love to see the finished product, all of those needles going and then, it's shaping and coming together. It's really, I just like seeing it. I'm like, oh, okay, look at this. It all came together and this is what it looked like. So embroidery is really interesting to me. It's really interesting to me. It's just so much to learn. So let me ask you guys a question, okay? Give me your honest answer in the chat. Okay. Do you think it is better to have a niche where you specialize in just like basically one thing? Or do you think it's best to have a variety? So everybody says you need to have a niche. What's your niche? Do you think that it's better to just specialize in just one thing? Or do you think it's better, more advantageous to be able to show multiple things on your channel? What do you think? I don't know why it seems like. Hi, is Miss Shawn in here? Oh my goodness. Hey Sean, I see somebody speaking to you, but I don't see you. But welcome in. I appreciate you stopping in. A variety for you, Blue? Yeah. I just removed the blue dot. Or was it? Okay, there you go. All righty. We're going to go ahead and we're going to pick her up. And again, like I say, for people that don't really do the bling, if you miss something, don't worry about it because once you lay it down, and it's on, if it's upside down, then it won't stick to the tape. And then like this one is the wrong side. I caught it, but I don't even like that. I don't like that rhinestone. It looked a little funky. So if it's upside down, it's not going to stick to you. And you just go back in and just fill in where you're missing. You like variety? Yeah. You like a variety too, Miss? Well, you're going to have to show me how to do a zipper, Miss Melinda. I'm scared of you. I'm like you. When I saw you doing the zipper, I was like, I tried it and I'm getting it. It's not as hard as it looked. Oh my God. It's not as hard as it looked. And Sean goes, Miss Sean, I'm glad you're in here. I'm glad you are in here. I am so glad you're in here because I'm finna show you something. Okay, I'm gonna let me see here if I can do this. Let's see if I can switch it. Let's see if I can switch it. I'm learning my cameras and stuff. Let's remove it. Okay, we're going to go back. Okay, so we're going to see if I could do it this way. I was on a live and she was using a rotary cutter, okay? So I asked her, I was like, everybody knows I love, love, love red, right? If you know me, you know I love red, okay? Well, Miss Shawn was using this rotary cutter and it was red. And why you pop in here today and why it came in the mail, it's red, guys, and it got a case. It is a creative grid. I was like, she was using it and I was like, oh, it's red. Oh my God. I have other rotary cutters, but then when it had a case, so now for me, whenever I buy something, like I want to buy a electric scissors, but if it don't have no case, I don't have no place for it because I run out of where to put stuff. I say all the time, whenever I craft, at the end of crafting, my craft room is like a hurricane went through it. It's like a hurricane actually went through it because I had to dig through here to find that. And I got stuff under here and behind that. And, you know, I was telling Blue the other day, and here I have this stuff. And then in another room, my sewing machine and another serger. Then in my other a dining area off my family room, I have a 3D printer. So it's like my whole house has become a craft area. So now if I do any sewing with my sewing machine, I got to figure out how to hook, you know, the cameras and stuff up in there to see. It's just, oh my God, it's ever growing. Ever growing. It's forever growing. Make my desk full, honey. Is that what you're saying? You want it full? Oh, your desk is full. I thought you was telling me to make the camera larger. You saying your desk is full. Mine is too. If you go to my channel, I show you what this room started off looking like and what it looks like now. It's like unbelievable. So again, everybody has a scooper, and I have a scooper too, but I find it easier to just put the funnel here, and then you have more area to just scoop your rhinestones in. I got, I think, two different scoopers. And then when I saw somebody do this, I was like, oh, that's fine, because I have carpet and I have rhinestones all in the carpet where I miss it. So this works better for me. And everybody will learn their way. You'll learn your way to do it. I know, Miss Shawn, you do a lot of things, girl. And I know your whole house, you got different levels, and your whole house is craft room. Craft house is a dream house. I got you. Yep, trying to fit things in. You know, I wanted a bigger embroidery machine, but I was intimidated by all those needles and some of them prices, and I'm partial to Brother, so I ended up getting the TR680W, and I love that machine. It has a place because I already had the Stellaire, and the only thing missing to me was a free arm. So now I have a free arm, and if I really need to do something really big and it fits, I could do it on there. So I'm happy with my decision. Maybe next, take baby steps. I tell everybody, you know, get what you can afford, and then, you know, let it pay for your next move. All right, so we're finished with that outline. She's coming right along. Oh my God. Look at it. Yes. Hello, kitty. Yep. So now, huh, I did her. Yep. So now we're going to do her outfit. Now, there was one thing I wanted to do. Let's see here. There's another piece here. Okay, when I get here, I want to change her. This is like the outline, but I want to make sure that I change her. I think that's her lips. So we're gonna do her dress, and I'm gonna do it in 2 shades of pink. But before we do that, let's make sure we put our rhinestones away. They too expensive to be spilling in the carpet, and you can't get them up. Thank you, Blue. All righty. So I said I was going to do the bottom of her dress in one color pink, which is the bubble gum. And then I'm going to do her top bow. Can you guys still see what I'm doing? I feel like I can't see, so you can't see. Okay, I can see me better. Okay, so I'm gonna do, but when I do this one, I can't see the comments, so no. All right, so I'm gonna do the bottom of her dress. We're gonna do it in bubblegum pink. And then I'm gonna do the bow in a darker pink. I'm gonna see how that all works out. So anybody crafting or anything? I know the time. What time is it where you guys are? So I think 4 o'clock here is like 6. How many people? Okay, cool. How many people prefer? What do you prefer? What is the ideal time for you to watch a live? So if somebody was coming on, some people are working, so you got to take that into consideration. Then we have a retired crew, that are retired, and it don't matter what time you come on, it's cool. So what is the good? Because I'm gonna tell you what, I asked Chat GPT, that's my boyfriend, we talk all the time, and he was saying 7 to 9, and I'm like, that's late because I'm on the West Coast, you know what I'm saying? So I said I'll do 4 because I usually come on in the daytime. But if it's going to be where you're able to get a time, a slot where nobody else is going live, it's really hard, then, you may have to adjust. I see Night Owl Crafting, they come on later in the evening. But I'm just trying to figure out where I'm going to fit in because I'm coming, y'all. Yes, ma'am. I got to get in there and start, going live and creating some content to get some watch hours to go with my subscribers. Yeah, that's what we got to do. Okay, so that went in really good. Yep, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to always get in the habit of putting away your rhinestones before you go to the next, or you'll end up with a mixture. Sometimes the mix is good, and sometimes the mix ain't so good. And I've seen people create mixes and then sell them like that because they end up being really nice ones. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to put these up. And these were like, I got these like for around the time when we were doing the for breast cancer, which is coming up again. So I got to order some more because every year I do some shirts and stuff that I donate for the cancer awareness Who's been on Blue Lotus? You been on every day? Okay. You been on live every day? Or you? Oh, you saying you're posting every day? Yeah, I try it with. If I'm not live, I try to do some shorts, and it's really funny because one day I came on a live when I was getting ready to go bowl, and I just popped in and I was talking, and then I went to go work a bowling event, and somebody in the chat, I think it was either uh Miss D or it was Rosalind. It was one of the two. Don't know which one it was that said to me, "Oh, I'd love to see you bowl," right? So I turned around and I was like, "Well, you know what? I got some video footage of me, throwing a bowling ball. I'll put a little short out and of me throwing a bowling ball." What I'm gonna tell you is I was amazed, straight amazed at the views that I get from people just watching you throw the bowling ball. Yes, it was. I was like, oh my God. And here you go through all of this stuff you do to put a live together, I mean, a short together, or whatever it is you're putting together. And something as simple as just posting what you're doing daily, there's people that are interested in it. You know what I'm saying? I have a girlfriend that walks her dog every morning, and hi, Sharon Davenport, welcome in. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you. I have a girlfriend that walks her dog every morning, and as she's walking the dog, she's talking about gardening, juicing, whatever it is. And, she has people. So it's just really interesting to me, how you can get people watching and stuff that people are really interested in. I think it's just finding what it is you want to do. And I'm one, like they say, have a niche. I think, you'll end up uh, grabbing more people's interest if you do multiple things, because new people will come, and then the ones that are already there are still going to be, watching you. I think, I don't know, but we'll see. So I finished her dress. I did it. It doesn't look like it's two-toned, but it's actually 2 tones of pink. So I'm going to pick this up really quick. And I'll have to see. Now, I'm tripping because this is stabilizer. This is not. Oh, and I found this too, guys. If you got stabilizer, I went to the Dollar Tree. And this is a paper towel holder, and it fits for you to sit your stabilizer in. Yep, it does. Yep. Okay, we're going to pick, and I might have some. Let me see if I have some. I might have some down here that's already. I do. Instead of cutting some new, I have some underneath the table that's already usable. I can reuse it. Okay, we're going to go ahead and we're going to pick her little dress up. Yep. All righty. Oh, while I'm on that, I showed you guys, I had brought it in. It was really cool that Miss Shawn came in. This is something else too. While that's sitting there, I want to show you guys. So I started crocheting, and I started off watching Dimps a year ago, and or got crochet hooks. I have crocheted before, but all I've ever done is started off with the little granny square and just kept going around and around until it got big, right? I never really followed a design or did any of that, right? So I was at the Dollar Tree and I picked up a couple of things, and I thought these were really, really unique because if you're learning, they had these little, see if I could. So it has everything in this pack. I don't know what you call these. I've seen them in Walmart and they're quite expensive. They're a lot more than $1.50. So everything that you need to do is in this pack. The yarn, the crochet hook, the needle, everything you need. So I picked up an owl. I picked up the little penguin. And I also picked up a bumblebee. So I said, yeah, this will teach you color changes in the yarn and stuff. So those were a couple of things that I found. And I actually went in there looking for the strips that everybody's doing the jelly rolls with. Dimps was saying that they had them in there and she was doing scrunchies out of them. And then I picked up these. They're like, this one says fierce. But I picked these up for a hat. So I got 2 of these, and this one says babe. So it's just amazing some of the things that you can find, in Dollar Tree. And then, so this is the ruffle hat. So while I was working, I was bored. So I'm almost finished. So what I decided to do is go around the outline, the end, with a single stitch just to accent it. So this is a ruffle hat that I'm finishing. So I really like crocheting as well. So that was another reason why I was asking you guys, do you think it's better to just focus on one thing? You want to show people, different things. What do you think is better? Yeah, it's blue. Hi, Get Crafty with Kelly. How are you? Welcome in. Appreciate you stopping by. So we're going to pick up her. Okay, I got one that wants to be stubborn. Come on now. Get up. There you go. Oh, no. There's a lot of them down here. So that's one of the reasons why when you're picking up the rhinestones, you pick them up really slow so that if you have something that's not coming up, you can lay it back down. And then sometimes you got to be smarter than the tape. And sometimes if you tape and pick it up from the opposite direction, yeah, you reverse it. That helps. So it looks like, yep, 2 over here. And we should be, nope, they want to not act right. I'll do this a couple of times, and then if not, I'll just hand insert them when I press them down. Yep, they want a couple of them want to be a little. And then you know what, too? Could be this transfer tape. Yep, could be. All right, so let's see. This is the last time as a charm. Whatever's missing after here, I will hand insert. Whoop, got them all. Patience is key. Some of them are turned the wrong way, but once I put it down, it won't stick, so we'll be good. I won't worry about those. Not at all. It's little stuff. All right, so we're going to put that down and pick this up. Thank you, Miss Spilling the Diversity. Some of them I did what they call frogging, where you take it all apart, because I found out that I had some issues the hat shape was an issue. I don't like how that dress came out. Okay, so what is the next one? I think I have one more portion to do, which is this one. Okay, for this outside, first off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this outline in silver, but I'm going to do, I believe that's her lips in pink or another color. I really don't like how that dress turned out. Really don't like how that dress turned out. Okay, so you can see if you're looking close, I got some colors mixed up in here. And it's yeah. I've taken and putting the wrong colors and then realize it. And then it's like, you know what? I'm not going through picking them out. When I get ready to brush them in and I see them, I'll take them out then. Yeah. Yeah. You can never go wrong. You can never ever go wrong with crystal. When you first get rhinestones, crystal AB. Is that crystal AB? Crystal, yeah, is a must. Crystal is a must. So I see some pink in there. Yeah, I'm gonna take you out. Don't know where you go, but you won't be going in there. Yeah, let's take you out of there. Thank you. I'm learning. I am learning. When I first did a ruffle hat, I didn't pay attention to the instructions. I just got to going, and you can't tell it, but it never ever took shape to go the long way. It just kept going wider and wider and wider. And then I was like, oh, I was supposed to start doing a different stitch right here. So I've watched Dimps a lot. And then she's like, referred me to, and a lot, when you're watching her channel, she'll refer you to where she's getting the designs from and where she's learning from. And again, you look at the different people doing it, and you can take and pick up, a little bit from this one and a little bit from that one and come up with your own. Because the design that I did right there did not require another outline stitch. I just felt that another single stitch would help the ruffles lay. So I just included an outline stitch with it. Yeah. That's interesting. So nobody's working on anything? You guys have eaten dinner, getting ready to retire for the night, at work, getting ready to go to work. What we doing? Yep, I want you out because I don't know if you are the nose or the lips. This is going to be a different color though. Whatever it is. This is a thing with rhinestones. You can pretty much ad lib and do what you want. So if I look back, that's her nose. Okay. I thought it was lips. That's her nose. So we're gonna put that back. We're gonna make her nose like the rest of her body. I thought it was her lips. I was gonna make them red or pink or something, but since that's her nose, I don't want her to have a pink nose. Yep, that's what we're gonna do there. Yep, that's what we're gonna do there. I gotta go and Miss Kelly, did you do something? I think I missed something. I gotta go back and watch. I think you did. Did you do something today or yesterday? Kind of caught a glimpse of it. So if I decide to do this knee replacement, I don't know how long I'll be out of commission for that, but it is definitely being considered. I love to bowl, and it is impacting, my knee is impacting my bowling a lot. So I know, Miss Vera, you said you was gonna come down here and take care of me when I had my knee replacement. I didn't forget. I'm just playing. You love freestyling in the design. Yeah, we know, Miss Blue. You extra. You are extra. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Your designs are off the chart. But like I said, when you're doing stuff, you don't have to, even in embroidery, you'll see where the stitch color will be a certain stitch. But when you come to that, you don't have to use the stitch color that's implied in the design. You can switch it up. You sure can. Make it whatever you want it to be. You sure can. You can. Yep, so let's see. This is like a scatter too. That is my new love, the scatter. I love that. I love that embroidery and the scatter bling. Those are so nice. I have ideas. I just got to learn how to do the scatter. Oh, you meant what you said? Yeah, everybody is trying to make sure I'm gonna be taken care of, so I'll go ahead and get it done. I'm like, okay, we'll see. So, like I said earlier, the initial appointment is Friday, where I just go and see the primary care doctor. I've already been under the orthopedic surgeon, but we did braces and injections, and he didn't want to really tell me I had to get a knee replacement because I'm gonna need one on both knees, but one is worse than the other right now. So he just told me, we'll do injections, we'll do knee braces, and when you get to that point, you're gonna walk in here and throw your hands in the air and say, "Ali Ali oxen free, I give," and then we'll do it. So I'm just like, yeah, I want to make it through this next work assignment, but it might mean like there's two of them together. It may mean like I won't bowl the military tournament this year, just get a replacement bowler for myself and just take the time off, because it's a lot of people have them here, and a lot of them have them that are bowlers, because in bowling you use that plant leg a lot. Yeah, I have an orthopedic surgeon, but if he can't do it within a certain amount of time, then I'll go back to my sport. They'll refer me downtown, and then I'll go back to my sports medicine doctor. She was dealing with my back. So we'll see. We'll see. I just know that the rehab is off the charts. How's your sister doing with hers? Spilling the diversity. I know you said she had one. No, they said they be having you up and walking right away, and oh my goodness. I'm like, oh wow. Yeah, we'll have to see. Okay, there's a little bit that I'm not going to do so much hand over here. We're going to push it in. So that's where I'm at with it. We'll see. I'm not getting any younger, and they seem to feel like I won't have a hard time with the rehab, because I'm so active. You know what I'm saying? I'm not overweight or none of that. So he's real encouraging when it comes to that. So we might have to go and get it done, get it over with. We got a few here that are missing, and we're gonna go ahead and put that in. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Where Miss C been at? I haven't seen her in a while. I think I seen her in a live like a week ago. Yeah, like a week ago I saw her in a live. Oh, she got a real sports medicine doctor. So was her rehab hard? They say if you don't do the rehab and get that leg straightened back out, it's not a good thing. So I don't know. We'll see. Because I know one girl, she didn't do hers and her legs are not straightened back out. But I remember I was going in there for physical therapy, and there was somebody across the way from me, and they had a knee replacement, and it was a guy too. He was in real pain, and then I was like, oh my God. And the therapist was like, do you want me to turn you around so you can't see that? And I was like, no, I want to see. So I know what it'll be like if I don't do what I'm supposed to do when I end up having mine. So, but I talked to him the next time I came in, and what it was he didn't do his rehab like he was supposed to. So they actually had to go in and redo something. So his never did straighten back out. They had to go back in and do something again. And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna. And the biggest thing is I'm not really afraid of the rehab or this. I don't like going under. Oh my goodness. I just don't like going under. It's like you talking and the next minute you waking up. You have no sense of time, how long, nothing. It's just something about going under. And I don't know, have you guys ever had where they give you anesthesia? When they give me anesthesia afterwards, I have a problem with my hair. My hair was so brittle. And they said it was the anesthesia. I was like, are you? Yep. They said it was because of the anesthesia. Yeah. And they say you have to take the pain medication to be able to do the physical therapy. You have to commit to the physical therapy. Yeah. Well, for the first, I think it's 2 weeks or 3 weeks, they'll be coming to the house. And then after that, I'll actually go to the office. But for the first, I think they said 3 weeks, I have a doctor or somebody that's coming to the house to look after me. So that'll be all good. All right, guys, y'all still with me? I think I'm almost done. I'm really looking at the dress because I used an older piece of transfer tape, and I don't like how that came up. So I may do everything and rebrushing her dress later, but I won't hold you guys to that. If I do decide to do that, I'll just post it, afterwards. I believe that's all of the pieces, though. And I'm not going to use no more old. Yep, I did this part and this part. I did the outline. I did her dress. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. Yep. So where's my tape? Transfer tape. Girl, you know what? You so observant. You noticed that, huh? And that footage was when I won an international tournament year. Yeah, that was when I won an international tournament. say, yeah. So we're going to go ahead and pick this one up. Yeah, I love bowling. That's the love. Oh, I really, that's the reason why I retired here, because of bowling. And not to be able to compete on the level that I was competing on is the reason I want to go ahead and have the surgery. That's really because, they like Queenie. And yeah, I'm like, I ain't nowhere where I was. So I got to get back to where I was. Even at being a senior, there's a lot of competition here for seniors as well. So I got to get to where I was. Now, this is interesting. Something I just thought about. This has an outline and it has so I guess, like, should I put the burst down first and then put the inner? I'm thinking, because otherwise, I know I've done this backwards before and the design ends up being too high. Well, higher than I want it to be on the shirt. Yeah, this is yeah, nah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to take these off, but I'm gonna have to do her dress again. These rhinestones are coming off. They're coming away from. I got all that work. So where is she at? The outline for the dress. We're gonna brush that in again. So if you guys can't hang out, that's cool. But I'm not gonna. I can't. That I was up there talking about. Oh, I'll use the old piece of transfer tape, and those rhinestones did not stick there good. So we're gonna. I'm gonna brush those in again, and then later I'll take those off because too much work, and then that part. So I will be scraping my rhinestones off of there and throwing that transfer tape away, because just picking it up, some of those rhinestones separated. And luckily it's a small part, so it ain't gonna take me long to brush that part back in. Nope, we're gonna put you right there. This part right here. Where's my pink at? We're gonna put the dark pink down here. Yeah, I'm brushing this back in, you guys. That transfer tape did not pick up these rhinestones. It picked them up, but when I moved it, they moved around. So it's just a second to brush these back in. So I would rather get it right. Thank you, Blue. I appreciate you. I'm going to try to do another live this week sometime, so you guys stay tuned. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'm going to do something. I got to get in the swing of it and get consistent with this content, because, yeah, now this one, oh my goodness, I got blue in here, and I got silver in here, and gold in here. Come on, there you go. So we're going to take these out. So it's not too bad. I have key people that came on. I appreciate everybody coming and supporting the girl. I really do. It's very important that everybody supports each other out here. Yep, that's a different color pink. Nope, not you, the other one. And that's that. Okay. Okay, yeah. I'm going to put some back in here, and then we'll do the other one, and then we can put it all together. There's a little bitty one, SS6 in here. Yeah, see, I'm not finna throw no rhinestones out though. I knew I had mixed some colors, but I was like, I'll just wait till I get ready to brush them in and then just pick them out, pick the colors out. It's just as easy. I like this little rhinestone picker. The really pointy tip makes it really easy. They wear down and you can replace them, but and it's red, so you know I like it because it's red too. Yep. All righty. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I need to do something else. We'll see. And when, I don't know. I like to give everybody a heads up, do the thumbnail and do all of that. But a lot of times, you see people with the impromptu, they just go on because, they go on, they no plan, no nothing. They just, go on. So sometimes maybe, that could be the thing too. All righty. We almost out of you. So I know I got to order some more. Okay, so now we're going to put the light pink up here and then we'll be ready to go to the press. I just couldn't do that. No, that I couldn't do that dress. Like I said, the transfer tape was bad, so it didn't. I picked it up, and then when I laid it down, they just scattered everywhere. So do it right. Yeah, I'm gonna just do it right. Okay. I got 2 to put in here. Pick it up, and we're ready to go to the heat press. So, let's see. I kind of set up the camera for the heat press. Let's see if it's still locked and loaded, and if you guys are going to be able to see me when I go over there. Okay, let's see right here. Okay. That didn't take long. Didn't take long at all. Okay. Go ahead and get you over there. All righty. So let me get another piece of tape. Pick this up. Rearrange my cameras real quick. My heat press is ready. And we're going to see what we're working with. I don't know if that's big enough, maybe. Yep, that's big enough. Okay, so let's see here. All righty. Let's put this down. Got it. All righty, we're good to go. So while I'm doing that, let me see if I could figure out this this camera. I don't want to maximize it. It's like that time. We're going to remove it from the stage. We're going to leave that one there. We're going to stop that camera. We're going to go to my camera. We're going to go to my extra camera. Aha, I think we may have it. Let's see. Are you going to be there? Come on, dear. Why are you looking at the top of my head? Okay, guys. Can you guys see the heat press? Let me go ahead and share it. And then I'm going to add it to the stage. Can you guys see the heat press right there now? Let me see. Let me go back here. Yeah, I know. Can you see the heat press in this camera? Can you see what I'm going to be doing on the heat press or no? I tried to put a camera over there. No, ma'am, you can't see it, huh? Okay. Let's see. I'll try to get you. You can't see the heat press? Oh, it's upside down? No, it ain't upside down. Is it upside down? Let me see if I can zoom it in. Huh. That's interesting. So if I turn it this way, is it right side up? Ah, it is. Okay, got you. That's weird. Okay, that's weird. I got to figure out the mirror on here. But you guys can see that, right? Won't take long. Okay, so that's weird. So that's right side up now to you, or still upside down? You left. That's funny. Okie dokie. Well, I think I'm going to start with the outline and fill it in from there. Okie dokie. Now, where is my shirt at? All righty, I'm going over here to the heat press. Let's see if I can make this bigger. Yeah. All righty. So we're going to go over to the heat press. And I can't see the chat, guys. So hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Let's see here. I could have put the chat over here. That's what I could have did, but I won't mess with it now. You standing on your head? That's funny. I guess I got to learn how to mirror it, but you guys will get the picture. I'm like, it's weird. I wonder, I think maybe I have my Zoom camera upside down. I don't know. But we're going to go ahead and if you can can y'all get an idea what I'm doing though? I got to work that out. That camera is crazy. I might have a camera. I might have a Zoom camera upside down. All right. Spilling diversity, stop. Oh, shoot. I have to figure that out. Let's do this. Yeah. Now I'm putting my head on in it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the first press here. You guys will see the finished product. It'll be right side up. It's a PTZ camera, and I think the Zoom, I got it turned upside down, but I was trying to give you guys a visual. I tried. I got to work that out. Sorry about that. I won't have y'all standing on your head too long, okay? Press it in pretty fast. Girl, don't say my hair cute. You know I'm ready to cut it all off. All righty, I did a press. I put a seam, and we're going to try to see how this goes. So the first thing I'm going to do, 4 fingers down, I'm going to put the outline in. I think that's what goes first. We're going to see. Little thing here. And put a crease up here. And then I'm going to take this. And I like to fold it and put a little crease in it as well. Give me an extra thing for where the middle of his little head is. So we're going to put him right here. We're going to make sure we have 4 fingers down. Alrighty. Are you straight? You look a little crooked. Let's put you here. Let's put you right here. You got it. Get the cake in the middle. Okay, got the first one down. So that's the verse, kind of like the outline. This isn't going to take long at all. I appreciate you guys hanging in with me, though, for real, for real. I got to figure out that camera, though. All right, so that's the first part. That's the outline. We'll go ahead and pull that part up. And that's new transfer tape, so we'll make sure we keep that. The next part is going to be, I see a missing rhinestone in the bow. So we're going to have to get me a stone for right there. I think I'm going the right way because I was like, if I put everything in and then put the burst, then it would not be where it's lined up. And I find that I lined up better when I start at the bottom and go up. There we go. There we go. There's a stone missing right there. You need to get up a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Coming together. So got a few of y'all still hanging in here. You still rocking with the OG. All righty. We're going to see. All right. And we're going to take that part off. We going to see. Now, this is interesting. This is going to be the interesting part right here. Do I put the inside and then the pink? Or the pink? It don't really matter, does it? Let's see here. That is... Well, I think I'm going to do... This is interesting. I think the dress is the last thing to go. Let's see here. Okay, so we're going to take, yes, it is. It is. I got some fill-in on this white too. I can see. Yeah, a couple of spots. I have to look at the picture though to really tell. Yeah. Going to fill in. That went in really good. Yep, got a few little dots. I think the nose is a little off though. Let's pull you down a little bit. I don't want to mess you up though. Okay. I'm going to put you in. Thank you. This is one of the I Am Bowling ones. It's a bowling shirt. It's a popular design with I Am Bowling though. All righty. You'll be able to see there are some spots I got to fill in, but that's okay. Because so far, really, nope. Where you at? This is you. This is you. Okay, here you go. All right, so the last thing is the dress, right? Yep. We're just gonna put you right here. Okie dokie. I didn't even pick you up yet, huh? All right, dress. Let's see where you gonna be. You go right above there, and you go over here. I always find that if I line it up from the bottom to the top, it lines up so much better. Nope. Let's try the bow first. Okay, the bow is good. That is okay. Let's pull the shirt a little bit. Let's pull the. Yeah, got some work to do on her. Got some fill-ins, but when it's all said and done, she'll look cute. Missing some pink, a few whites. All righty, we're just about done. I won't hold you guys for the touch-up. So I got to go in and hand put some stones in. What I'll do is I'll get the idea. I'll post it. Yeah, I'm like, I need to go and look at her actual picture too. Yeah, go back because I didn't see where I missed that much white. Yeah, it's like a whole little area of white right underneath. But that's okay. So let me do where my little Teflon sheet is at. I'll do a Teflon press really quick and then I'll show you guys. But just think of, I got to go in and do some hand placement because I have some stones that are missing. I'll do that and then I'll post it, the finished product. I don't want to keep you guys too longer. Love how that Teflon sheet always sticks to my heat press. So, without the little missing stones and stuff, we're gonna take this. We're gonna remove this. We're gonna go here. There we go. I made it back. Okay, guys. Hey, crafting cousins, BFF, what's up? Thank you for stopping in. I'm just about done, but I appreciate you. I do. Okay, so I'm going to have to go in and add some stones. So I'm going to show you her at a distance, but there she is. There is. Yep, there she is. So there's some stones I got a hand place, but like I said, I don't want to keep you guys any longer. But she really came out good. What you guys think? Yeah, there's some little ones that, yeah, she came out good. She is too cute. I like it. So my color choices is I have crystal, and then I have a neon white. I put the outline is a light topaz. So this outline here is a light topaz. That's the neon white. So this pink, and let me put the top on it. This pink is neon pink. And this pink up here is bubble gum. You guys can't see. This pink is bubble gum. Yeah. So, yeah. And again, this was a design that was given to the channel members by Craftable Things. I don't know if she has it on her website or not to purchase, but for us that were subscribed to her channel, this was a design that she gave us one month. I have so many different designs that I have, and I've just been getting them, and I really haven't done them. You need more flock? Did you find, Miss Linda, did you find somewhere to purchase it? Or everywhere you're looking is out? What did you find some? Thank you. You haven't found? Let me know if you found some or not. Let me know if you found, if you just haven't found any. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. So I just decided to go live. Oh, you're out of it. Okay. All right. All right. I saw you did let me turn this PTZ off because that thing is straight in my head. Yeah. Let me get out of here. Let's go here. Let me see if I can. I want to see if this thing is gonna. Oh, it did do it. Okay, we good. All righty. All righty. So I got the cameras to work. That was huge. Okay. So I am done with my design. I appreciate everybody coming in. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn on your notifications. Which one that Mr. Greg did? Are you talking about the blessed one? He gave us a design too. It was blessed. I wore that the other day. It was blessed. Oh, keep on moving. I think I downloaded that one. I think I did download it before he took it off. He gave it to the channel members, I think. I think I did download that. Maybe I'll cut it out and do that one. Like I said, I have so many designs, and then Blue has, oh my God, Blue has a ton of designs that I think she put some out on her Etsy page as well. But she has a lot of new designs coming out. I have a design that was created for me last year for my birthday, and I have not done that design, and I'm gonna try to see if I can get Blue to go live one day just to do that design. Because hi, Karen. Oh, you want me to see? I have to do some touch up, add some stones to it. But it is really, I'm doing it at a distance. So at a distance, you can't really see what's. Oh my God, is she blanging or what? Yes. Yes. Oh my goodness. Whenever you do rhinestones, just know that sometimes you'll have some missing, and you just go in. You won't see it like a lot of times on the tape, because, and I'm gonna tell you something. If you have a white cutting mat, sometimes it'll show through. Sometimes I have to switch it to the gray side, but this is just like, yeah, this is really pretty. I love it. It came out. I like the color choices too. I was gonna make her chocolate, but then I was like, we're gonna go with that outline and stuff. Yeah, it's a really pretty design. So once I do the touch-ups, I'll post it. But like I said, you really can't, you really added it because of the bling, you really can't. But there's a few spots. I got to put some white in. There's one brown, one pink. So I'll fill it in and fix it up. It's blanging. But D, I really appreciate. Yeah, I know, but I want her to hit and I'm gonna do. Okay, Blue. You gonna do? Thank you, Miss Merlinda. I appreciate you. So, Blue, you gonna do my birthday design with me? Okay. Yeah, did I see? I will go live with you for your birthday design. Okay, cool. All right. So, today is Monday. We'll put the what you call it thing out tomorrow and go Wednesday after I come from my hair appointment. Sounds like a plan. We'll get together tomorrow and finalize it, but that'll be cool. So you guys stay tuned. Wait till the sun hit her. Okay. New comment. You're spinning away from the sun. Yes, ma'am. What time? When? Um, what time Wednesday? I don't know. We'll get together. Well, I got a hair appointment at 8 my time. And I'm behind you. I'm ahead of you. Yeah, I'm ahead of everybody. So I'm on the West Coast. Most of you guys are. So when I started at 4, it was 7 your time. So if we started like 11, it'd be 1, 2, 3. You got something going, Crafting Cousins? Because I really don't know when anybody is doing anything, and I really don't want to bump with nobody, but behind you. Okay, but I mean, it's hard to go live. I gotta find a time slot. TT on, I'm on TT on workday. Oh, I hear you. I know that's what I'm gonna have to do. But I'll touch bases with you, Crafting Cousins, too, and see what's up. And then we'll talk about yeah. Is that your okay. What is that you just dropped? Your YouTube channel, Blue? There you go, Miss Linda. Okay, we'll get together. So I'm not going to hold you guys any longer. I just wanted to come on and do that design and kind of holler at everybody and let everybody know what was going on. Okay, cool. Let everybody know. Well, it's cool. You could have dropped it. That's fine. You should have dropped your Etsy one too. If you got those new designs up there, drop your Etsy one. Blue. Did you put some new designs up that you did on your Etsy page? Thanks for subscribing, Miss Linda. We appreciate you. Okay. Did you want to drop your link for your Etsy page, Blue? Thank you, Spilling the Diversity. I appreciate you. Okay, well, drop it before we go off, so you can because she has some. We need to go live and do. I have like maybe 4 or 5 designs. Oh, you drop it Wednesday. Okay, cool. That works. Okay. All right, everybody. Thank you for coming on. I really appreciate you. That's it for tonight. Thank you for hanging out with me. If you enjoyed this, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Remember, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. And I'll see you on the next one. And remember, only you can do and be you. So be the best you can be. Boss Diva out. Thank you guys. Appreciate you.